afternoon, Westerville. I trust you're having a good weekend so far. In case you weren't aware of it, it is Saturday. And so I've got some announcements for you for this weekend. I'll also be sending you an email, as we have been in the habit, that will include these announcements as well as some prayer updates and links for our weekend service, or I should say services. We've kind of gotten into this streamlined routine of recording, so Pastor went ahead and preached twice this weekend. And so we have actually two parts to the same sermon, but we've broken them up into two services. One will be released about 6:30 tonight. I say released like it's in prison, sorry. One will be available 6:30 tonight, and the other one should be available by noon tomorrow. If you want to time it so that you watch both of them back to back, that's fine as well. I will let you know in advance so that you're prepared. The second service, the format's a little bit different. So instead of having singing at the beginning, we've kind of baked the singing portions into the sermon, as well as a concluding hymn at the very end. So a little bit different, but again, the same basic theme of what we've been covering since last Sunday. So encourage you to be looking forward to those links that will be coming to you very soon. Please stay in the habit of silencing your electronic devices during the services. I know it really doesn't impact us on the recording, but it's a good habit to stay in, and hopefully it'll keep you from being distracted during the services. The sermon outlines for both of the sermons will be included as links in that announcement email, as well as the lyrics to all of the songs that we'll be singing. But I'm also going to include those in with the video links. So if you forget to open up this email before service starts tomorrow or whenever you're watching it, you should be able to click on the link in that video as well. Either on Facebook or YouTube, we'll both have those links, and you can just click on it to open up the lyrics for the songs that we'll be singing. I encourage you to read ahead. We'll be focusing on 2 Samuel chapter 9 in that first service. And the second service, the reading will be from Ephesians 2, but it's kind of a follow-up to what we'll be learning from 2 Samuel chapter 9. Continue to remember our gospel partners in your prayer. I know they appreciated it, and it's what we've committed to doing for them. And we were looking forward to having the Foster family with us in this next month, but they've unfortunately had to cancel their furlough and looking at plans for next year. They did send us their prayer card, and so we have these as a reminder. So if you want to stop by the Ministry Center and grab one of those or a couple of those as a visual reminder to pray for the Fosters. Also, we have an update from them that will be included with that email, and so you'll be able to pray for them in a more informed way, and looking forward to, Lord willing, seeing them next year. Also want to bring before you the GFA Home Office and Mark Batory. They normally would be gearing up towards a meeting here at the early part of May. Unfortunately, they had to cancel that. But they had already done some of the printing, and they're going to be releasing some reports. So the costs are still going to pile up for some of those details. And they've got a number of other needs there at the home office. So be in prayer for them and continue to pray for our gospel partners. I want to let you know that the Ministry Center is still being cleaned and sanitized. So when we do get the green light to gather again, we won't be behind on those types of things. Marvin's been keeping the grass cut. I would, though, like to extend the invitation for you to help us with some of that. If you have opportunity and availability to come and help with cutting the grass, we do it usually once a week as long as it's not raining. And so we'll need help with that during the spring and summer months. So you can contact Marvin Haywood and let him know of your availability for that. Ladies, if you'd like to help out with the flowers, or guys, if you want to help out with the flowers as well around the property, contact Pat Haywood just so we don't overlap these different things, but just let her know of your interest in helping out, and she can kind of keep those things organized for us so that the facilities stay maintained properly and we give a good testimony of our Lord. We have a few birthdays this week. Actually, towards the end of this coming week, Carol Meyer has a birthday on Wednesday. Then Joan Hammond has one on Thursday, and Fonda Alexander on Friday. So I encourage you to reach out to these folks. Let these ladies know that you love them, that you're praying for them. And I encourage you to reach out to other people in the church, even if they're not having a birthday or a special occasion. Let them know that you're praying for them, thinking of them, and seek to be an encouragement to them. And I trust that we can be if we can be an encouragement to you in any way, you'll let us know. Keep those reports coming in to us and prayer requests, and we'll see you, Lord willing, very soon. A retired pastor shared this blessed verse with me this week, Ezekiel 44:18. And it's in the context of how the priests were to dress for ministry. They were told specifically not to bind themselves with anything that causes sweat. This may become my new life verse. This pastor friend of mine was sharing that he thought this would apply directly to a tie. I'm all for that, get rid of the ties, but I also think that coats, sport jackets, suit coats, those cause me to sweat. So maybe we should rethink the dress code for on the platform. Maybe I'm kidding, maybe I'm not. Have a great weekend.